Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the new suit, the Gabaldi Beta FS, which we kind of goofed around on the name there. You know, the FS, the full sleep, the full sneed, the fucking stupid, the full shit. uh, yeah, we made fun of that name a lot. The filler suit, because this thing is, by God, it is definitely a filler suit. Holy shit. But yeah, we'll get into that. This match is a custom match. I don't really do too well with the suit, unfortunately. I do think there's some good things about the suit, and I think there's some pretty bad things about it. And overall, it just kind of makes a very average suit that kind of puts into question why this was made in the first place, especially when you realize that it kind of rips most of its, or at least the two main weapons it uses from the GPO4 in a way, with slight changes, of course. But yeah, I guess we'll start off with some stats. I have the level 1, which is 500. Actually, no, I think this is the level 2 I'm using. Or no, it might be the level 1 because I see a Pale Rider VG. So the Gabaldi one, level 1 I have 500. And the stats, you have 15,500 HP, 20 ballistic and beam resistance, 14 melee resistance, 30 range strength, and 20 melee strength, 130 speed, 210 boost speed, and I guess thrusters can be mentioned, 65 thrusters, and 69 rotation speed as well. So, not bad stats. With the 20 ballistic, 20 beam, you can definitely kind of tank yourself up. Oh, and by the way, 10 close, 12 mid, and 13 long range slots. So, you can definitely slap on like a level 4 beam resistance, or you can put in like a level 3 beam, maybe attach a little bit of some ballistic, kind of make your kind of buff yourself up a little bit. But of course, that can have a downside of if you want to buff your range strength, because this thing does have some okay range with that main beam rifle. Well, speaking of rifles and weapons, we'll start off with the primary weapon. You have the Gabaldi Beta FSLR rifle, which, for all intents and purposes, it's the GPO4's beam rifle. Except you can charge it, which is alright, cool. And it does 2,100 damage, 80% heat rate, and 400 range. I don't know what you get from charging it besides a little bit more range and damage. But I guess it's nice that you can charge it up. And I guess you can call it it says sniper rifle, but it seems like it's just like an average kind of beam rifle. Nah, you know what? The 400 range, I think that would qualify it to be in sniper rifle range. So that's fine. Fine by me. No, I'll save what I was going to say next for negatives. And then you have the Gabaldi Beta FS Beam Saber, also 2,100 damage. And that one, you just saw it right there. The downswing for that is like the reverse of the regular Gabaldi Betas, which the Gabaldi Beta does a frame 1 stab and then a slash. This suit does like a frame 1 slash and then a stab. Why? I don't know. To make it different from the other Gabaldi Beta. Which I mean, it's a good downswing, so that I'm fine with that. For secondary weapons, you have the Gabaldi Beta Beam Rifle, and I know what you're thinking. Gabaldi Beta Beam Rifle, holy shit, that means it can stun multiple times. Well, yeah, with another weapon, not this one. This, the Gabaldi Beam Rifle here is actually a rapid fire rifle, and it has 500 damage, 6 rounds, and 350 range. You could rapid fire that. You can actually hold the trigger down, and it'll just start firing automatically. And then you have the club, which, of course, is the Sturmfaust. I don't know why they call it a club. I really hope one of these days one of the suits can just use it like the Demo Man's Scottish handshake from Team Fortress 2. Just fucking suicide somebody. Sadly, can't do that with this one. But, it is the Sturmfaust. 1,070 damage, 1 round, and you got 200 range. And then, of course, you have the Gabaldi Beta FS shield, which I believe is the GPO4's shield. 4,000 HP on that, and it's considered a large size. I mean, it looks pretty large, too. And then for skills, you got a dodge roll. 1 dodge roll, not 2. You got some leg buffers. Flight control level 2. Glide level 2. You got some balancers. And back level 2. Force injectors level 2. And then some radar, some scope, and then blast stabilizer. Which, yeah. There we go. That's the Gabaldi Beta FS. And yeah, I guess I will start off with some positives. Some positives is that the LR beam rifle can be pretty good. It stuns uncharged, which I believe I forgot to mention that. Unfortunately, but yeah, uncharged it stuns, and that can lead to some situations where you can come up with your melee, your frame, 1 downswing, or follow up with your secondary weapons, or you can do your Sturmfaust first, and then do your beam rifle for a stun lock, which is nice. And then of course you get some stuff that generals would like to have. You get a dodge roll, you got force injectors level 2 and back level 2, so seems like it'd be really useful in space. And then blast stabilizer, so if you melee somebody, you don't get affected when the mobile suit blows up. Pretty nice. And of course, your beam rifle allows you to have a little bit more range than other suits. Not quite like the GM White Dingo, GM2 Sniper White Dingo. Not like that thing's beam rifle, where it's actually just a sniper, but as a general. But, it's still pretty good. Anything else I can think about? I mean, it's got some decent thruster gauge. Then, let's go to downsides. And some downsides is that the secondary weapon, the Gabaldi Beta beam rifle, the rapid fire, is horrendous. That thing has a low accumulation stagger, or stagger accumulation. It has really low accumulation. You can fire all 6 shots and you will not stun somebody. And to compare this to the GPO4, because they literally share a lot of the same weapons, the GPO4's secondary would stun, I believe, in 3 hits, and this one stuns in none. And yeah, it does pretty low damage. It's really awful at breaking maneuver armor, and that's another downside, is this thing's not that good at breaking maneuver armor unless you hit the Sturmfaust first, which can be really hard. And hey, mission complete. Let's look at that real fast. I do not do that good this match. Yeah, you'll see after I praise some people. Yeah, 9th place, 1 and 2. I did get alright pursuit assist, and I got first and not dying, so I guess that's good. But yeah, trying to stop maneuver armor with this suit is pretty hard, unless you hit the Sturmfaust first, and then try and see if you can follow up with something else. I also believe those weapons don't do that much leg damage. I have to double check on that, so that can be a pain. Not really a downside against the suit, but why does it exist in this game? Like, why? I know they're trying to do filler suits, but this one's literally just the most filler suits I've seen. I almost didn't want to attempt to roll for this, and I almost didn't want to make initial thoughts, because a lot of people are also going like, I'm saving up. Why would I want this? But I'm just showing you what it can do. And I know a lot more people can do way better than I'm doing with this suit. The way the suit plays, like playstyle wise, doesn't really mesh up well with me. Oh man, I also forgot another downside with this. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but the beam rifle and the sub weapon, the rapid fire beam rifle, feels very awkward to aim. If you remember my Zaku 3 initial thoughts, I said that the Zaku 3, uses the R Jar Jar beam rifle. It's really just slippery to use. It's really easy to miss. I feel like that's the same way with the beam rifles for this suit, especially the rapid fire. Rapid fire, oh man, I feel like I'm on point and I'm still missing. And then the LR beam rifle, it feels like the beam itself is skinny, and it's really like the hitbox is small, and it's just really hard to hit. Maybe that's why you charge it up so you get like a thicker hitbox. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't know why this suit exists. It also feels very mishmashy, like they wanted this to be a support Gabaldi at first, and then for some reason they made it a general. Maybe because it would be broken as a support. I don't know how. Maybe because of the stun, uncharged stun to a frame 1 downswing would be annoying. Maybe a lot of people just buff up their melee and do something with that. But again, I don't see how. And honestly, I'm struggling to talk more about this suit because it really just feels like it's there. I would really just put this suit as like an average suit. It's got good things about it, but it's just got some stupid downsides to it as well. Honestly, there's a lot better generals you can pick at 500. If you want to do like close range, you got stuff like the Mark II or the Gallus J, or if you prefer the Jagan. The Jagan has utility because it can do a lot of leg damage with its grenades and its weapons. So you got utility in the Jagan, or if you want to be a combo close range monster, you got the Gyaradoga, and it's got constant damage with its beam rifle, and it rapid fires, and it actually has a stun accumulation, even though it takes a long time to get to there. But you don't empty your whole beam rifle and still don't stun somebody with it. And then if you want to go like long range, I know I mentioned the GM Sniper 2 White Dingo, which I don't see too many at 500, but if you want to snipe and you want a general, that's a suit you can pick for 500. And of course, you can also make it to where it does a lot of leg damage, so you have utility in that as well. So you have a good general, and you can have good utility with it. But yeah, there's not much else to say about the suit besides it's okay. Very average. The uncharged stuns are really nice, and the melee is pretty good, but you only have one melee swing. You don't have melee combo controllers, so I guess they cut the middleman out from the Gabaldi beta. They know everybody just does the downswing on the Gabaldi beta, so they said, okay, well, you only get one swing, and we know you do downswing, so just do your fucking downswing when you use this suit. Stun downswing, which a lot of people are happily gonna do. And yeah, I haven't seen too many people play this suit. Usually, when I go to rating matches, there's gonna be a lot of people that have rolled some tokens for this suit. I've only seen like a limit, like less than 5, and that's very low. That's for me, that's almost a meter for how people think about this suit, and that's a very low low bar. But yeah, I don't know why this suit was made. They could have, you know what, since we have the GMNS space type V, it's called a space type, but it can be used off the ground. Why not just make a GPO4 and call it the ground type, and then have it usable in space? And it's exactly like the one in space. I mean, we have the space type usable on the ground. Why not just fucking make it both ways? Why not that, Bandai or devs? Since you really want people to play space, and then you make stuff for both. And I know why they're making it for both, because nobody would roll tokens if it was space only. Yeah, this would have been an okay space only suit, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, this thing feels like a clan suit. No, it would feel like a gotcha suit. They just put it straight into the gotcha, and for some reason they just put it as a banner suit. Now I'm just being mean to the suit. It is a okay suit. If you really want to roll the tokens for it, go ahead. You might do really good with the suit, and more power to you. But for me, I'm just going to stick to some other generals. And yeah, with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, type up in the comment section what you feel about the Gabaldi beta full sleep type. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Obviously, as you can tell, I'm very indifferent to it. I would go a little bit more negative on it, but part of me wants to hate it completely because I fought so many Gabaldi betas in this game, and they all play the same. But just looking at the Gabaldi beta head here fills me with uncontrollable rage. So uncontrollable that I'm sounding like I'm very passive right now. But no, it's an okay suit. Like, it's got the good sides to it. It's got the downsides. I'm not sure what Bandai is trying to do with all the Johnny Raiden suits. The Goku Vertex is pretty fun though, and the GM in a space type is pretty fun as well. And this suit just, it's okay. I'm not sure if there's any other unique suits in Johnny Raiden, whatever the manga, the MSV stuff that it's from. Honestly, if they want to do more MSV suits, give me the jerk. Give me more amphibious suits. Give me the Azok right now. Give me the Juagu with a heat sword. But there's some stuff in it like in the Johnny Raiden, there's the Uma Lightning, Gion Eos, which from what I can tell is just a Gion Eos but blue. I really hope that's not a thing. Please don't put that in this game, unless they're gonna do something completely different with it. Also, if I remember correctly, the Masala, well, at least a decrepit Masala, was in Johnny Raiden. So maybe all this stuff will lead up to the Masala, maybe? That would be interesting. But, anniversary's coming up. We got some filler suits, so we know what's coming up. You know it, I know it. New Gundam, Sazabi. But hey, here's Gabaldi FS. You know you want it. You know you want it compared to the new Gundam and the Sazabi. But, yeah, that'll be it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.